Economy is crashing. Prices are rising like there is no tomorrow. And you know, $10,000 seemed like a lot of money just 20 years ago. But not anymore. Guess what? If you visit Chuck Levin's website and you want to buy high-end custom shop 1959 Les Paul lightly relict, you will pay 10 grand or more nowadays. And it's just one guitar. But what's going on, guys? I'm AndyPaul and you're watching Guitar Guru channel.
Пиар. Вау! Аж трудно рядом стоять. Вау! Какой большой гонорар. Пластмассовые звезды, пластмассовый загар. Как много звезд, а я один. С экрана бьют зорницами. Десяток новых смотрят на меня пластмассовыми лицами. Вау!
But what if you need something else in your collection? What if you are a versatile guitarist and you want to play in more than one music style and you need multiple guitars? Let me show you how I built high-end 3-guitar collection and what kind of alternatives you have depending on what music style you play. And of course, this collection is gonna be under 10K. Well, number one, and you cannot talk about any guitar collection until you have a Stratocaster in it, and you don't want just any Strat. You want either custom shop, absolutely professional instrument, or one of the best years in production, like this 1990s American Strat Ultra. This is arguably the best production Stratocaster ever made. Let's hear it. Now, price-wise, we just start building our collection, and this first instrument that you want in your collection, it was available just last year for 1.8 to 2.5K on Reverb. You can check it in your area or on Reverb again in 2024. It may be raised a little bit, but still in a lot of cases you should be able to get it for 2,000 bucks or under. Now the second instrument in your professional 3-guitar collection is of course Les Paul. And we all know that guitar collection is never complete until you have a nice Les Paul in it. You can't go wrong with Les Paul standard custom shop, especially if it's made after 2017. Well, contemporary custom shop Gibsons are the best. And you can still find this Les Paul standard custom shop lightly relict for about $4,000. Let's hear this one. We have two guitars that are extremely important for any guitar collection. If you're a professional musician, if you record in a studio, or you play big venues, you absolutely need these two guitars. And right now, we are still under $6,000 for both of them. So we still have 4 grand to spend on the third guitar. And while first two guitars, it was a no-brainer, right? You need a Strat, you need Les Paul. Let's face it, majority of big and famous guitarists use either Strat or Les Paul or both. Now the dark horse, the third guitar. It will largely depend on what exactly you are playing on stage or which type of music you record in a music studio. Let's say you are leaning towards more contemporary music, because with Les Paul and Strat, you can cover anything from 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, and even 2000s. However, if you are more like on the heavy side, you play something like thrash metal, heavy metal, anything that's supposed to sound super heavy, you'll have to go with something like Jackson Soloist, and it's just not regular model, it's a custom shop. Right now, in 2024, you can find Soloist Custom Shop at around 4.5K. And with Jackson guitars, it's not very transparent. It's very hard to understand the grades and which one is Custom Shop, which one is Select Custom, for example. Like it's a bigger topic. If you know anything about Select Custom versus Custom Shop in Jackson guitars, please put it down in the comments. All people who want to buy or play Jackson guitar, they would be happy to hear about differences. What I did in particular with this guitar, I purchased it at Chuck Levin's used, and I found a pretty good deal, which was 2.5K. But even though you want to buy absolutely new Jackson Soloist Custom Shop, you can still probably negotiate price down to 4,000. And here we go, we have 3 guitars under 10K. Before we discuss other options for the third guitar, depending on what music style you play, let's hear this particular Jackson in action. Couple of bonus points. If you are not happy with Jackson guitars and you want something that sounds closer to Joe Satriani, Steve Vai, for example, you're a shredder guitarist, I would go with the alternative. This one in particular is Ibanez Prestige S Series, and it's very versatile, not only in heavy distorted sound but also in clean. Let's hear it.
Вот он, звучище. И плекси звук, то есть можно почти как на страте. Это я здесь же, в этом же звуке.
And yet another good alternative for the third guitar in your high-end 3-guitar collection. It's a PRS Custom 22 or 24. This is an absolutely versatile guitar. It will ultimately make you sound different from any Stratocaster or Les Paul guitar player. Plus, if you compare it to Prestige Ibanez S Series, you will have a very functional whammy bar on this Custom 22. Well, this particular Paul Reed Smith Core Custom 24 I purchased for under 3K, and in most cases you should be able to. And if we calculate prices, your collection, if it's 3 guitars and the third one is PRS Custom 24 Core, will come under 9K. Now let's hear this Core Custom 22. course, everything I said in this video and showed you is debatable, except you need Strat and Les Paul in your collection, right? However, I am open for a discussion. And maybe your third guitar needs to be something else, not Jackson, not PRS, not Ibanez, but maybe you play Southern rock, maybe you play something very classic, I don't know, something like Prince or ZZ Top, and you absolutely need a Telecaster in your collection. Feel free to add it, custom shop, no caster, reissue of 52 is gonna cost you about $4,000, even if it's custom shop. It's at around $4,000, or you can negotiate that price down to $4,000, even if your guitar looks as cool as this one. Anywho, if you feel like the third guitar should be something else, not the one I mentioned above, please feel free to share your thoughts in comments. Tell us what you think would be the perfect third guitar in any 3-guitar high-end collection. Well, I hope now you know what you absolutely need in your professional guitar collection. And until next video, God bless and take care.